Okay, guys, I hope this video comes out correctly because I'm in a coffee shop. This is the current situation. And because at home my daughter is sleeping, I create this document. I'll just share my whole screen, no desktop. Okay, apologies. Boom. I hope the sound is not too bad. Okay. Let me see. Okay, so this is the document that you guys had. Okay. I just tried to do some edits here at the bottom, but then I realized that this is a doc shared on Google Docs, but this is a Word doc. That's why it doesn't do one of the key things that I wanted to show you guys, which is basically this, okay, where you can actually hide stuff and just basically having this toggle, okay? So you can kind of visually, it's a little bit easier, okay? And here you have in progress, you have kind of a visual. It's not the best, okay? It doesn't mean it's solved, but you can kind of visually see what's the status of in progress, of any of the key validations that we want to do. And then you can break it down. Here, I only have the example of, so it requires changing the way you work, okay? Because you play basically with this part here, okay? That normally has a shortcut, okay? So it doesn't need to be on it, but you're playing with the headings, okay? You have this headings one, okay? That the advantage is that you can actually find them here and you can toggle them, okay? And for example, here in go-to-market, responsible mark, I created this drop down, okay, which is basically a thing that you create here, drop downs. And for example, here I'll go and edit, and you can change it in any way you want, okay? And here saying, hey, I'm on fish review, under review, in progress, blah, 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 okay? And here, the beauty of this is I opened it, okay? And then here I can close it, and basically I have two main areas of question: the forecasting and client sizing in the market. And here, and maybe this is like, hey, this is great, but it's too complicated, okay, to send. But basically here, I basically put question, updated forecast. Can we get updated forecast for Q3 2024? And here, question, updated conversion rates. Can we get conversion rates and sales cycles by type of customers? Okay. And then here I'm just putting in red what would be their reply to say, hey, have we validated or have not validated, or we assume, I mean, obviously you can do a bunch of stuff and you can put a bunch of toggles and or here, client market sizing. This is the question. Sorry, I didn't put it as a question. Client market sizes question. Sorry, I have someone next to me. There was no one here. Questions, segment sizes. Okay. I mean, it could be done like this. That way, it doesn't matter. You see it this way, okay? And the easy thing is that you can hide all the time what you don't want to be seen. And it just kind of visually, it's easier to have a big document. And especially, you can actually go here to different areas and kind of have a visual, and you can even create tabs. And now they're doing it. This is similar to Notion. You know what I mean? Saying, hey, let's have another tab. So that way you're operating in much more complex kind of documentation. And then here you can put the comments. We can operate with comments saying, hey, and again, question, I have questions here, updated, whoever's responsible, okay? Michael, for example, you know what I mean? Just saying, hey, I'm assigning to you. Can you get, you know what I mean? Just because that way you aggregate all the questions, or someone is responsible for aggregating the questions. Ideally, we could even put it here on top, okay? And document who's responsible of documentation responsible, and then segments. You can play around, but this is what I mentioned. Because here a little bit looking at this, I'll just delete this part here. Sorry, because this is the document, the doc. It's a little bit hard to go through this document, and even here for some other reason, I'm seeing the modifications, but that way can be a little bit easier. You guys tell me if you want me to try to help to run this, okay? And if it will make sense, and see if actually you can hear this video, because there's a lot of noise in the venue. But I hope this is helpful.